Hey everyone, Matt McMahon here, H2O Plasma Plug. So, this I believe is going to be my 8th video. I'm still in the process. I've got the 6th one done. I just got to do a bit of work on the 7th video and then it'll be up. But you'll see that by the time you watch this. So, I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. Here is the stepper motor that came out of here. Now, in a future video, I'm going to get another one of these and show you how to take it all apart, and hopefully this does work out as I want. So what I'm doing is I'm actually taking the winding, and if you're going to do this, pay attention to the direction that it's run in. I'm assuming that that is going to be a good thing to know, but luckily with the Bedini motor, you don't have to worry about what direction it's going in. So as long as you have the charge going in the proper direction, then you'll be fine. Which means that the direction that it's supposed to be spinning to create the charge that you need. So I'm taking each winding off. So we'll just do this one really quick. Just to show you, you can do it quick. It doesn't matter. Maybe you want to keep the magnetic wire. I've got access to magnet wire at cost, so that won't bother me at all to waste a few strands. So, just to show you how long it is. Now it'll get like an inch or two longer if I were to properly straighten it out, but that's as long as it is. And I just spin it all up and send it to my buddy that lets me have free range of his recycling place. So I'll show you what I've done so far. What I'm going to try to do here is every second pull I'm wrapping with 23 gauge, and then every other second pull I'm going to wrap with a Bedini motor. Now I'm going to do a few tests. I'm going to try actually just connecting them all together, see how that works for the Bedini motor side of these. Then I'm going to be having each one of these come off. I'll connect them in parallel and in series, see what works best. So basically I'm just sitting here taking a lot of time to rewind this. So I've got, I actually started out and just said, oh screw it, I'm going to just, the ones that I took off I was going to put with the Bedini motor, but I want to do it right. So what I did with this wire is I actually took this length of wire, and I think it worked out to be maybe about 25 inches, maybe 27 inches, and then I doubled it for the Bedini. How long was that? That's about 5 feet. So, is that about 5 feet? I can't tell. Anyways, the Bedini length is 57 inches, and then with the Bedini length, all I did was I added a third to it. So whatever that would be, I don't feel like doing the math right now. If you want to put that in the comments, I'll just add it to the video later. So I've got Bedini motor, regular wind. Bedini motor, regular wind. So I have to go all the way around and do that the same. So I want to, what I've done here, and if you were to watch the first part of this series, the first video, this was all nice and clean area, but because I've been not sleeping and just trying to get this done, it doesn't really seem to work out like that. So this is a disc off of a turntable. Aluminum, great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the magnets off of that because the bearing on that is awful, and I'm luckily in this stepper motor, which came off of a large printer. You could probably go to any print shop and ask if they've got one that's burnt out, or a printer repair place, and tell them that it doesn't matter if the motor is burnt out because you're going to be rewinding it anyways. So luckily, they all came with holes. And even more luckily, the very center of the motor lined up perfectly with this. So there's a little bit of a wobble, but I'm assuming it's because I have to put the other bolts on. And I can't remember where I got these off of. Probably just harvesting. I'm assuming that they're stainless steel. Yeah, they're stainless steel. I just tried to stick it to the magnet, did nothing. So I'm sure I just harvested them from somewhere. You can get stainless steel bolts at Home Depot, I'm sure. And if you want a dimension on this, just to help you out, I've got to find my verniers. I know they're around here somewhere. I can't find them. So I'll just put that in the video afterwards what the measurement was. So I do want to get back to this. Now that I got the Bedini circuit working, I want to try the 3000 turn Bedini coil. I also want to try my really nice, neatly wrapped, what I'll call, I don't know, a Tesla Bedini coil, because it's individual layered, it's not sloppy, and might as well just show you it. So it's a very, very nice coil. 23-26 gauge, 850 turns approximately. Apparently that doesn't really matter. So yeah, this is probably going to be one of my quickest videos. My next video, I'll definitely be doing the tests on this with the different coils before I switch. And I can't really do accurate tests. I can only really do by listening. And because this thing is just so wonky, you can really hear what RPM it's spinning at. But I'm sure that once we get this set up on it, that's where we're gonna really see the gains. And I've been telling people accidentally that I consumed 0.8 volts in 6 hours. Well, it was actually 0.08 volts in 6 hours. I disconnected the batteries, and the batteries went back up to where they started. And the primary battery actually went up 0.2 more, 0.02 more than what it was prior. Just wanted to show you, I removed all of the other ones, and now I only have 2 left. So regular Bedini, regular Bedini, regular Bedini, regular Bedini, regular Bedini, and then this will be regular, and this will be Bedini. So then I'll wire it all up and see how it works. As you can see, it looks like I'm sleeping. It takes a long time, maybe half an hour for some of these coils, per coil. Very time consuming. So yeah, I'll get this done, and I'll do a quick little snippet of that, and then I'll start soldering them all. And I've got, that's what this wire and this wire's for, and I got some heat shrink, and I'm actually going to go pick up some different color heat shrink tomorrow, so that way I can distinguish just by the wire colors which ones are Bedinis and which ones are not. And I did also want to show you the magnetic field on this. So this is a north-south, so I hope it does still work with the Bedini. I know that this would probably apply the same for all the fans, because this is sort of what they look like, except I think they have 4 and 6 poles instead of 12 like this. So it's sort of here. I'll try to do it like this. Maybe the softer side. There we go. You can see that there is a lot of little ones here, and then there is a big one here and here. So almost looks like gears. So I'm assuming that's why how they're able to make this an accurate motor. I wonder what the poles are here and here, but they sort of joined together. I don't know how well you can see that. But you can see that they're thicker there. Little, 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 big, and then the flux. Little, 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 big, and then the flux. So there's 3 in between the big ones. So just to show you all the way around. Very nice and pretty design. Anyways, off to bed with me.